So we are at Batson River in Portland with bar manager Joe Howard. He is going to show us some wonderful winter drinks from your winter menu. And I want to say right off the bat, he's going to give me the cold shoulder, but that's actually the name of the drink.
So yes, indeed. The name of this drink is the cold shoulder, and it's easiest to think about as a cold version of a hot toddy with a little je ne sais quoi from Batson River. We use our Langsford Road bourbon as our base.
All right.
And easiest way to start that is with 2 ounces of the Langsford Road bourbon.
Okay. I love the name in the middle of the winter to give somebody a cold shoulder.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right?
A good pun is its own reward, as they say. So this is what makes it a little bit different. This is Sfumato. It's an Amaro that has a breath of rhubarb to it. So it's not exactly common, but very fun to use in this.
All right. Nice.
And then the rest of the ingredients of a hot toddy, but minus the heat, are just going to be 3/4 ounces of lemon juice.
There we go.
Half an ounce of honey water, all fresh squeezed, of course.
There we go.
And honey water is easily made by just combining hot water and honey until you get the desired consistency where the honey flows and doesn't stick. It still carries all of the flavor.
Who knew?
And makes it a lot easier to work with.
All right.
And this drink and most nicer bourbon drinks are always better to stir than to shake. You dilute it less, so you get a lot more of the flavor, and you still get it nice and chilly.
Okay.
And we've used our special large whiskey cubes here.
I noticed that. That is a healthy size ice cube.
Yes, indeed. Also, to stop overly diluting it. The less surface area, the less water is going to get into your drink.
Gosh, there's a lot of science that goes into this.
And a lot of it is just practice makes perfect. And that's the beautiful part about this. There's no wrong answers.
And so that is our first one, which is the cold shoulder.
The cold shoulder. And then just a fresh little lemon zest peel.
Ooh, nice. On a cold winter night, that looks like it would be just the ticket.
Quite refreshing. And good for sitting in front of a raging fire here at Batson River.
Nice. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to move this out of the way.
Please do.
You're putting me to work. And up next, we have a couple of shots that folks can try at home.
Part of our aspect of the celebration of winter camp, we've gotten out of the holidays and now we're into enjoying winter.
Yeah.
So we have a little après-ski vibe going on here, and we've made some adorable little shot skis, not too dissimilar from the ones you find on the mountains. But so we've got a couple of shots, and they all have cheeky names as well. So we're going to be making the Black Diamond, which if you break down the ingredients, is basically like drinking a chocolate-covered raspberry as a shot. And then the Shred the Gnar, the cheekiest of our names, which is a agave-based spirit with a little bit of bitter orange from Aperol and some sweetness from a Luxardo Maraschino liqueur.
Wow, well, I'm glad you knew all of that because there's no way I would have remembered all that. Okay.
So these are easy enough to make at home.
Okay, great.
They include, we'll start with the Black Diamond. We do our Clock Farm vodka. The Mileti Cioccolato, which is a chocolate liqueur that is deep and rich and it looks like chocolate milk at 20% alcohol. And then the Raspberry Kick comes from Chambord.
Okay. All right.
And this is the easiest one to make by far. It is all even parts. Half an ounce vodka, half an ounce Cioccolato, half an ounce Chambord. So you can mix it up in advance if you want to be doing fast batches for your friends for your cocktail party at home.
Nice.
And so we're just going to do a little.
So you just happen to have that ready to go.
I might have been informed that you were coming today. And that's all it takes for that.
All right.
The other one is pretty similar. This is Amado 33, our agave spirit. We can't call it a tequila because it's not made in Mexico, but it carries the same basic impression.
Learning so much.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a smokiness to it. We age it in our bourbon barrels after we're done aging the bourbon in them. So it's got a little bit of that woodiness, a little bit of a smoke character, and it comes out somewhere between Plata and a Reposado as far as the way that you might enjoy it. When making cocktails with it, I think of it more as a very mellow scotch, like a lowland scotch, just to work with that smokiness.
Okay.
And then Aperol is a bitter orange liqueur, and Luxardo Maraschino liqueur is just for a little bit of sweetness and some character to it. This one is going to be 1 ounce of the Amado 33, half an ounce of the Aperol, and half an ounce of the Luxardo.
All right.
And then, or a 1/4 ounce of the Luxardo, and then we're going to add a 1/4 ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice to it as well.
All right. And we're, of course, always going to have our recipes on the website so folks can go back and refer, because you've got it all up here, but it's hard to remember all those measurements.
Yes, indeed. So this is just going to be 1.25 ounces of the batch. You can prepare it up ahead of time as well.
Okay.
You don't want to mix your acids in before you're going to be serving it.
Okay.
And then just a 1/4 ounce
Goes in
of
at
the fresh
the
squeezed
end.
lime juice.
Oh my gosh.
And then everybody's favorite part, the shake. Difficult to talk during this process.
Clearly you've done this before.
Beginner's luck.
Okay. Wow, well, thank you. You're gonna serve them right up now. All right, there we go.
Absolutely.
Wow. Oh, two-handed. Look at that. Beautiful. Joe, thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Perfect for a winter's night, and we will be right back.